Lindsey impacted my life the day she was born. She made me a mom, which I'm pretty proud of. It's been wonderful, but she's my daughter and the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
She's the real deal. I mean, Lindsey just tells you like it is. She tells you when you need to get your butt in gear, and she does it in a really caring, understanding way.
If I could describe Lindsey in one word, it would be generous. She just really is there for the people that matter most to her, and it really shines through.
Lindsey has helped me to realize that I can. And I am so thankful to her. I mean, she's just wonderful, and she's changed my life, and I'm thankful to her.
I'm just so proud of her and everything that she's accomplished, and my life is forever changed because of her and everything that she's done. So, thank you, Lindsey.
I grew up in West Bloomfield, Michigan. I was raised for most of my childhood by a single mom. Some of the choices I made when I was younger were pretty hard to go through and made me stronger in the long run. I didn't go to college with all of my friends. I didn't actually graduate high school on time due to some choices that I made, and felt left behind for a long time. So I ended up being a bartender. I had been a bartender for about 11 years. It was fun for a while. It was great money at first, and then I felt stuck. I had recently gone back to college to finish my degree in marketing, which was like a long-time dream of mine. But by the time I paid my rent and paid my tuition, I didn't have anything left. There wasn't enough for groceries. There wasn't enough to pay all my bills. And I felt like I was trying to do what I was supposed to be doing. I think I was about to turn 30 at the time, but I wanted to finish my degree and get into the workforce, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't make ends meet, and I was exhausted. But it's kind of funny in the long run, because if that hadn't been my path, I don't think I would have ever found Xyngular. So I was bartending full-time, and I was just over it. I was over bartending. I was over being stuck in the same spot. And a woman I had never met picked up a shift at my bar for one night only, and she came in and saw me drinking an energy drink and probably chasing it with a pot of coffee, because that's how I survived back then. That was my normal, just to feel okay for my work shift. And she offered me a sample of Zing. And I looked at it and I was like, I don't want to zing anywhere, thank you. And I mean, I'm a nice person, but I didn't even want to take it. I put it back in her purse. And she was like, you're a bartender. You obviously are open to additional income. Have you ever thought about another opportunity? You should do this business with me. You'll be great at it. I was like, it was nice to meet you, but no thanks, I'm not interested. But fortunately for me, she knew that me saying no meant not right now, and she friended me on Facebook. I didn't tell her this, but I just thought I was broken at this point. This wasn't an option for me. I didn't even consider it. But then I followed her, and I was watching her change her life, and she looked so happy. And in my mind, I wanted to try this just so I could cross it off my list and just say, I've done it all. I've tried it all. I'm broken, and go on with my miserable self. That was my master plan. It wasn't going to work. And so I ended up finally borrowing some of my rent money to buy myself a system, because there was a money-back guarantee. And I knew that once I tried this for 8 days and it didn't work, I could get my money back. So that was my genius master plan. And I fully intended on returning it. And then I ended up starting the products, and I woke up on the third day and I felt like myself again. I hadn't felt like Lindsey in so long. Like, I felt like the fog had lifted, and I was sleeping my life away. I was missing out on my life. And so when I woke up on day 3 in the morning, no alarm clock, I wanted to do my homework. I wanted to do my laundry, like everything I'd taken for granted that I didn't have the energy to do anymore. I was like, I don't even care if I lose a pound. What is in this stuff? Like, this is amazing. There was definitely a single moment that made me realize I could do this. I don't think I realized it at the time, but it was within days, or I think a little bit over a week, that I earned my money back for my kit when I wasn't in a position financially to even buy it in the first place. And to get that money back in my pocket, I couldn't believe it. But then when I looked back and saw the amount I made in commissions in my first month, and I was able to take that and pay my rent with it, it just opened my eyes that there's hope. Like, there is something more. There is a way out of this mess. I'm not stuck, and it just really gave me hope that I could do this, and this was an opportunity for me, and this could change my life. When someone talks about Lindsey Shaw, I hope they say nice things, but I hope that they would say that I was there for them and I made a difference in their life and that I truly cared about them. I'm so thankful for this opportunity because it's always been on my heart to give more, but now I'm actually able to do so. Teen Tenacity is my heart, and they are absolutely amazing. I love so much about our team, but we have so many just different personalities, different backgrounds, different ethnicities, but we just come together and work for one main cause of helping people and changing lives, but we do it together. Everyone's welcome here, and that's what I love about Xyngular too, is everyone's welcome at our table. Like, you can sit with us. We welcome everybody from every walk of life, and we want to lock arms and work together. My mom is definitely one of the most important people in my life. I was raised by a strong single mama, and I think that's why I'm a strong single mama today, and she's my best friend. Being a mom to Aiden is the best thing I've ever done, and the coolest thing for me is that he is going to be 4 years old, and I've never missed a moment of his life. I've gotten to be present and hear and experience everything with him thanks to this opportunity.
Lindsey, I am so proud of you. What you have accomplished is amazing.
You're such a blessing in my life, and I just don't even know how to thank you enough for everything you've done.
You are an amazing, phenomenal woman, mother, daughter. I'm so proud of you and what you've done.
I love you so much. I thank you for finally in my life allowing me to be what I want to be when I grow up.